sir. We can't hear you.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, good evening, everyone that is live. Thank you very much for joining the live section tonight. And I promise that it's going to be phenomenal. It's something that we will not forget quickly. So I have people streaming on Facebook. And I want you to share this video. I want you to share this content because it's something that is going to bless a lot of people. We are talking about real estate. We are discussing real estate this evening. And this is the bedrock of every human activity. This is where human activity do their activities. And they have all the results they have. So tonight we are doing wealth creation through real estate. So how is wealth created through real estate? That is, it's time we start. I'm Zephaniah Oladeji. I am the Grand Commander of Architecture. And the reason why I call myself the Grand Commander of Architecture is because it's a compliment, it's a name to complement the kind of activities, the kind of content I release, the kind of effort I'm putting towards impacting life with the powers, with the elements, with the objects of architecture. So that is why I have formed that name as a descriptive name, not a name to brag or to prove a point. So I'm Zephaniah Oladeji, and you are here with me tonight in the Wealth Creation through Real Estate Masterclass. So I want you to do yourself a lot of good this evening as you'll be sharing your name and the location where you're watching from. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know your name. And let us do that bit of introduction before we start tonight. I'm waiting for us, your name and the location where you're watching from. I expect to be going to see that now. Let me check the chat section. See, I need to ask this question tonight, that if I'm going to ask you, if I meet you on the road and I tell you what is the best place what's the best place to invest in real estate? What is the best place to invest in? The best location to invest in real estate in the world. Where is the location? What's that location? The best place to invest in real estate in the world, where is it? The most expensive land in the world, where is it located? Those are the first things you need to know. And these questions, this information can be able to help you to know where to invest your money so that you'll be able to get massive return of investment in a limited time. Type in the chat box. You that are watching me from Zoom, I want you to type in the chat box where you think is the best place to invest in the world, the best location you can do real estate in the world. Type it in the chat box. On Facebook as well, I want you to type where you feel is the best location to do real estate in the world. I've not seen anybody to type because of our time. Lagos is the best place to do real estate in the world. Lagos is the best place that will give you massive return of investment in the world. Lagos is the best place, the most expensive land in the world. It is in Lagos you find it. In Ikoyi, that's Banana Island. You get a lot, you get fantastic offers there. And yeah, someone said from Lagos State. Okay, it's watching from Lagos State rather. So the best place to do real estate in the world, the best place to invest and you get massive return of investment right now is still Lagos State. It's Lagos State in Nigeria. So, and Lagos has the most expensive property in the world, the most expensive landed property in the world. It is in Lagos State. So these are informations that are going to inform us on possible steps, the way we need to make our moves towards real estate, places we need to invest in, things we need to do, informations we need to leverage on. These are the things that you're going to learn. So what are the things real estate can do for us? We are going to be talking about that, and I'm going to be sharing that with you tonight. Things that real estate can do for you within a short space of time. In about how many years ago now, Lagos is growing over 6,000 people in one. They say Lagos have intake of over 6,000 people in 1 hour. So in a day. So if you are having this kind of record, it means Lagos is going to be a very, very busy land in the nearest possible years. And it's going to be a land where people are going, even it's going to be like in New York. In New York now, you don't have land, they are selling floors. So these are places people need to leverage on. These are things people need to begin to invest in, because within the next 2-3 decades, I tell you, if you have a landed property in Lagos, you can be a billionaire. In the next 2-3 decades, if you have just one landed property in Lagos, it can fetch you billions. So that is why you need to listen to what I want to share with you tonight. That is why you need to pay attention to what I need to share with you tonight. Let me tell you this story. Sometimes ago, Pastor Paul Adefarasin, the pastor of House on the Rock, was sharing his story on the benefits of real estate. He said his father bought a particular property when he was in the civil service, and the property was what funded his education, even outside the country. Said the property funded his own education. He said the property, the return of investment they were getting in the property, even when they have not sold it, was running to $1 million. And he said that was what funded his education. His father invested in that, and it became something. He secured the future of his children with that investment. And one more thing you hear from this man of God is that he said he bought a property for 25 million around Lekki Peninsula. He said within 10 years, this same property he bought for 25 million naira, 10 acres of land, became 3 billion naira. That property was worth 3 billion naira before construction started. So this is to tell you the power of real estate. Real estate is powerful if you know how to invest, if you know how to add value to real estate, if you know how to do investment with real estate, if you know how to invest right with real estate. I tell you, in the space of 10 years, you can begin to prepare yourself to enter into the league of the billionaires. And one of the things we don't know is that 95% of people in the world are just sharing 5% of the world's wealth, because the 5% of the rich guys in the world have taken 95% of the world's wealth already. And you may begin to see this is wickedness, it is selfishness, this is greediness. It is never selfishness. It's because you have added yourself to a list of slackers. You have made yourself to be among those that are not taking opportunities. So how can you be among the league of those that are called billionaires, those that control the economy? It is by doing the things they do. It is by investing in things they invest. Majority of these people are real estate investors. Donald Trump is a real estate investor. Bill Gates is a real estate investor. In fact, in the nearest possible years now, you're going to see that Bill Gates is taking over America already. I saw a chart of recent. I saw the lands that Bill Gates have bought. I saw the lands he have acquired. I saw the mapping. I must tell you, it's massive. That guy is planning something big. He's buying it, though they call it farmlands. But this guy is buying and investing in real estate. There are a lot of big people that are investing in real estate, and what they are getting their money for, you think they are just balling, you think they are just being out, they are just spending money lavishly. They have something that is funding their expenses. They have something that is funding their luxury. And most of the things that are funding their luxury is this real estate. If you look at one of the richest and successful wrestler, boxer we have, which is Mayweather. Mayweather is a big real estate investor, someone that is generating millions of dollars from return of investment. Is a big real estate investor. So what are we going to do tonight? I'm sharing these stories for us to be able to have a sense that this thing is possible. I can also invest and create massive wealth for myself within a limited time. So what are the things you need to know? What are the things, information you need to know? How do you need to invest in real estate? That is why you are here. That is my business to do. This is my assignment. And that is what I am going to do for you tonight. So if you are watching me now, I want you to type 111, 111. Type 111. If you're watching me now, if you are live with me, if you are present, if you are really here, I want you to type 111. Type it, let me see. Type 111 in the chat box. We've got to start. We've got to see. Yeah, I can see 111. So we've got to continue the discussion. So I see people are active, people are here, people are listening to what I've got to share with them tonight. So we go to the real estate masterclass for tonight. And I want to start with this. There is this man that invested in real estate some time ago, the owner of Eleganza. And what are the lessons you need to learn from this man? Chief Razak Okoya invested in real estate for a while, and it got to a point his business was crumbling. The business was about to fold up. The business was nosediving. And what did he do? Immediately, this man went ahead to sell some of the properties he's got. He sold those property, and immediately he bounced back. He sold those property, he redeemed himself from those messy situations, and he went again to invest. So real estate is something that can save you from trouble. It is something that you can use to secure your future. That is one of the greatest security you can have. It is a way of securing your future, preparing for tomorrow, preparing for your children, investing for them, even living well for them. Because if you don't understand the power of real estate, you may not be able to utilize what you've got from as benefit. So real estate is what you can actually do that even your children's children, generations after you, will start kissing your picture and saying, yes, grandpa did this for us. Grandpa did this for us. It was grandpa, it was our great grandfather that invested in our future. And that is why we are living conveniently. And those are the things real estate can do for you. So what is real estate? And the topic we'll be discussing tonight is becoming a billionaire in 10 years with real estate. Becoming a billionaire in 10 years with real estate. So what are the things you need to know? What is real estate? It involves the purchase, management, or development and sale or rental of real estate for profit. You're buying property, you are purchasing property, you are managing the property, you are adding values to the property you have, or you are even developing those property for the sake of sale, for the sake of rent. A lot of people are generating rental income, and that is enough to sustain them in a year. The value, the ROI they are getting from rental income is enough to sustain some people in a year. So you can actually go get to that level as well. You can actually become a big-time real estate investor, and you begin to invest in things that will give you massive, massive, massive wealth. Real estate can become a passive income for you too. It is a passive income. It is a way of investing and generating money passively. That was why Warren Buffett said, if you don't have something giving you money while you sleep, it means you're going to work till you die. And that is what a lot of people are doing now. That is what tons of people are doing. That is what people are still doing at the moment. They are working hours, nothing to show for it. And that is not what we need to do. We just need to invest, and let those investments begin to generate massive income for you. Throw your money into something. Invest your money into real estate. It's a vehicle for wealth creation. It is going to go to fetch money for you, and you are making money while other people are still hustling. So, and the generation we are into now is not a generation where hard work is going to pay. Hard work don't pay. It pays now, but it doesn't pay massively. Hard work cannot give you the kind of wealth you're looking for. It is a combination of hard work, smart work, and network that can give you that kind of wealth you are dreaming of. So how then do you use real estate to actualize that dream? That is why you need to pay attention to what I've got to share with you tonight. So who is a real estate investor? A real estate investor is a real estate entrepreneur who releases money in order to purchase property. It could be land, it could be right above and below the land. Like I told you some minutes ago that in New York, especially in Manhattan now, presently, you can't get lands to buy. It is air rights people are buying. People are buying floors. People are buying spaces. It is as if like you all know that we have story buildings, you have a floor, you have 4 floors, you have the like. So what they are buying in Manhattan now is they are buying floors. If someone have built his own property, is stopped at 4th floor, the other guy is going to come. Let me start my own building at the 5th floor. That is what is happening in Manhattan. And that is going to happen very soon in Lagos. In the next maximum of 5 decades, that is going to begin to happen in Lagos. So people are going to begin to buy floors. People are going to begin to buy floors because every space will have been, most of the spaces will have been exhausted. And according to some predictions we have, by the year 2100, Lagos is going to be the largest city in the world. So that is to tell us that we've got places to invest now. We've got to start investing. We've got to continue to improve our investment portfolios. And that is why real estate is one of the best things best vehicles of investment you can leverage on. So why should you invest in real estate? A lot of people are not playing the game as they ought to play it. Real estate is one of the most interesting games in the town, and people are neglecting, they are not paying attention to it. Because real estate is the source and foundation for any economic activity in the world, and that is why it's called real estate. If you're going to build a house now, you're going to do it on land. If you're going to do business now, you're going to do it on land. If you're going to drive, you're going to do it on land. So it is the bedrock, is the source and foundation for any economic activity in the world. And that is why it's called real estate. They call it real assets, they call it real estate. Why? Because it is only one of the surest investment that is so real, is tangible. You can hold it, you can feel it, you can see it. That is why it's real asset. So what are the things real estate can do for anybody who invests in it? Real estate will help you create wealth. That is the first thing it's going to do. Real estate will help you. It helps in the creation of wealth. That is the number one thing you need to know. Real estate helps in the creation of wealth. Real estate helps you to manage wealth. Real estate helps you to multiply wealth. In the first instance, you need to create wealth. And one of the vehicles you can use to create wealth for yourself is real estate. It is so easy. A lot of people have money in the banks sitting and doing nothing. They are just giving the banks money to be able to invest. They are expanding, they are spreading their tentacles with your money, with your hard-earned money seated in the bank, and they are giving you 5% return of investment in a year. They are giving you 5% return. They are giving you 5% interest in a year. And real estate can give you over 100% return of investment in 5 years. It can give you even 300%, 500% in a year. Let me get to tell you this story of someone who acquired property in Lagos. He bought a plot of land for 250,000. And he's selling the property for around 10 million naira, not up to 10 years. These are facts. They are facts. Facts don't lie. I've got a property in my own town in Shaki. And let me begin to, if I have people watching from Shaki here, it's something you need to begin to take advantage of right now. Because Shaki is the second developing town in Oyo State, apart from Ibadan. The next that has fast and rapid development is Shaki. Go and quote me anywhere. The place that has very rapid development after Ibadan in Oyo State is Shaki. So, and one of the things you people don't know, my kinsmen, is that Shaki is going to have rapid development very, very soon. There's a port coming towards that side now. It is time for you guys to start investing. It is time for you guys to start investing, because Shaki, it will become similar to Lagos in development. It may not be rapid as Lagos, it may not be fast as Lagos, but quote me anywhere, any town, any city where commercial activities is done, where it's being likened or termed a city of commerce, is a place where real estate is going to boom. So real estate is going to boom. Is the one that we are seeing now are still small to those that you guys are going to experience. I helped a client to acquire a property about 5 years ago, about 4 to 5 years ago, which we brought that property 2 plots of land around 600,000. And as at now, a plot of land is sold in that area for around 1.4, 1.5 million naira. That is the value of land in the space of 4 years. This is to tell you that real estate is something that will give you over 100% in less than 5 years. And you have your money seated in the bank, lying fallow. Banks are using it for their own purpose. They are trading forex, they are buying properties, they are flipping properties, they are using your money to do that. And they are giving you 5% interest. And let us do this calculation together. If you have 1 million naira in the bank, before you can make that 1 million naira, 1.5 million naira, it's going to take you 5 years. It's going to take you 10 years. And if you're going to make 100% return of investment from that money for you to have 2 million naira, it will take you 20 years. Real estate is what you can use that 1 million naira to get 2 million naira within 2 years. Even it can be small. So what are the lessons you just need to know? Real estate will help you to create wealth. It will help you to manage wealth. It will help you to hold your money. A lot of people say, I'm tying this money down. You are not only tying the money down, you are multiplying the money. And that is the third thing real estate will do for you. And the fourth thing real estate will do for you is that it's going to transfer the wealth, that your children's children will start kissing your picture. Grandpa did this for us. Our great grandfather did this for us. Because they are now going to be laboring less. They are just waiting for the return of investment. You have invested in their future already. Look at Pastor Paul Adifarasin, who said his father invested in a property for them. He bought the property around maybe 50 years before the time he was sharing the story. And he said that was the property that funded his education outside Nigeria. He said it funded his education. It is not that they sold the property. It's not that they liquidated it. The return of investment from the property alone is funding his education outside the country. And look at the story of how he bought 10 acres of land. He bought 10 acres of land in Lekki Peninsula. And within 10 years, he bought the land, 10 acres of land for 25 million naira. And within 10 years, even when they have not started construction, the property has increased. The worth has increased to 3 billion naira. Please tell me the investment you can do that will give you that kind of profit. Tell me the investment you can do that's going to give you that kind of profit. And why is real estate like this? It is because God is the only one, is the power backing it. It is not man that created it. It is God that is influencing it. And one of the commandments God gave us is replenish the earth, multiply, be fruitful, subdue the earth, have dominion. And how are you going to be able to have dominion on earth if you don't have properties, if you don't have land? If you look at if you look at the Bible very well, and you will see that when they want to talk about they want to talk about victory, they want to share wealth, what did they used to share? It is land they used to share. They will share this property. You, the children of labor, you own this part. Reuben, you own this. Joseph, this and this. You own this. So real estate is, apart from creation of wealth, it helps you to dominate. That is why you need all this knowledge. But what are the common mistakes people make while investing in real estate? What are the common mistakes people make in investing in real estate? They buy from people that don't have credible records. They buy from people who have bad track records. They buy from people who don't have good records. They buy from people who don't have good antecedents on property. And that is why they waste their money. Their money enter. They said they enter one church, they begin to shout, yeah, I can't trust anybody in my life again. It's because you yourself you are not doing the right thing. Buy from registered people that you have known, people who you can sue. Buy from organizations. Buy from real registered companies. Buy from estates. Because these people, they have business names already, and you can sue them. A lot of mistakes you people used to make by going to buy from all these vendors, local vendors, is that when they sell for you, they sell for another person, they still sell for two or three people, they begin to leave you to fight, and they start getting happy. They start drama for you, and they are happy you people are fighting. And when you sue them, you arrest them, you take them to the police station, they will tell you that we have to settle this thing amicably. But buy from people you can sue. Organizations, you can sue them, they are entities. You can sue them. So people make mistakes by investing in what they don't even understand. They don't understand it, and they are investing in it. They don't know what is going to happen there. They have not done any visibility study. They don't even know what is the property that is going to thrive in that area. They just investing. They don't even know if government has a plan to do anything in that land. I've heard of people who bought properties on government low income, low housing scheme, and the government have gone to mark their properties now, and that's an issue because maybe they did not ask questions. They did not go to people, credible people. They did not seek any advice from any professional in the industry. They just went ahead to buy, to invest. People don't seek expert opinion. You have people who are qualified people in this area, in this industry. You won't seek their opinion. There's not everything you hide. It's not everything you keep. It's not, you are not supposed to be, to suffer in silence. You're not supposed to use your money to buy problem. It's better you don't buy properties that will give you problem than buy properties that will give you problem. Because if you buy properties that will give you problem, it can even cause you health issues. It's better you don't buy at all than buy what is going to give you issues. And a lot of people don't understand real estate as a vehicle of passive income. And if you don't even understand income sources, types of income, there's no how you're going to understand how real estate works. And one more thing people do is that they don't have a mentor. They don't have investment mentor. And the thing you need to have, one of the mentors, one of the areas of your life you need to have mentor in is business, invest. You have to have mentor in business. You have to have mentor in investment. You have to have mentor in money matters, in marriage. Those are the areas you need mentors in. You can't play with those areas. And a lot of people used to invest with greed. They know people are selling this property. On a normal day, this property are supposed to go for 2 million naira. But this vendor say, yes, so he wants to sell this property for 200,000. And you begin to jump up. It's never a distress sale. It is not that someone, they want to just liquidate it to get something paid. But you felt you want to cheat them. And at the long run, they have made a trap for you to enter. And you are crying about. So you've got to understand all these things. Look for credible people to invest in. So what are the types of income that we need to discuss on this? Because this is what is going to help your investment sense. This is what is going to help you to invest so that you'll be able to enter the league of the top class. The league of the top class knows how to play this game. They know how to use, they understand types of income. And that is why they have been able to invest their money into what is going to give them passive income. So we have three types of income. We have the active income, we have the passive income, we have the portfolio income. The active income is an income you get from active work, physical work you are doing. You are offering your time, you are offering your energy, you are offering your expertise physically or virtually. You are offering, it requires your presence. It requires your time. And these are income you generate from agreements. I'm going to be paying you 50,000 naira if you work for me from this period of time. That is an active income. But when we talk of passive income, it is an income you take as a silent investor. It can even be called a one-off investment. You pay once, you invest in it once, and it gives you money till you die. That is passive income. It is an investment you do that does not require too much of your energy. Just invest in it, and it continues to give you good return of investment, good ROI. It could be investment in Airbnb, it could be writing of books, royalties, it could be from cryptocurrencies, it could be from many things. And this will lead me to tell you that there are three areas you need to leverage, you need to understand when it comes to passive income too. That is the low risk investment, the mid risk investment, and the high risk investment. The low risk investment is what will give you between the return of investment of 5 to 10% annually. While the mid risk is going to give you around 20%, it can be above, but it's going to give you around 20% return of investment. While the high risk can be anything, it could be from 30% upward. And these are the things you need to know. Low risk is very safe. It's going to give you guarantee 100% safety because it's low. And those are treasury bills, bonds, and the likes. And the mid-risk, it has guarantee of 80% assurance that it's not going to fail. So, and is something you need to understand. High risk is definitely going to crash. It's going to crash. But when it's going to crash is when you don't know. Those are Ponzi schemes. And sometimes cryptocurrency works more. That is the way cryptocurrency works. Though I'm not against cryptocurrency because I believe in it, that is the currency of the future, but it's an high risk investment because it can give you 100%, it can give you 50%, it can give you a crazy type of return of investment, but it's definitely going to come to a point that is going to crash. It's going to come down. But what are the things you need to do when these things are giving you investment? So you withdraw between 40 to 50% of your profit and spread it on other investment. You can spread it to a mid-risk investment, you can spread it on low-risk investment, and that is how to keep yourself safe. But greed will not allow people to remove their money from those high-risk investment, and the money will crash with everything together. So these are the things you need to know about income so that you'll be able to operate as a smart investor and be able to generate billions of profit for yourself, even from the real estate sector. And this leads me to this chart that talks of the employee. That is the one that is described as E, the first on the chart on the left, top left. And the second one, which is the business owner. Below we have the self-employed. And at the other side, we have the investor. And what are these people doing? What are they doing? An employee is someone that is an active income earner, is someone that earns income from active work. And who is a self-employed someone, he owns a job, but yet is an active income earner. And let me tell you the fact, most of the time it's not different from an employee. Even it's better to be an employee at times than to be a self-employed guy because all the burden of the business is on him. At times, he will not even be able to think straight. All that is going to be coming to his mind is, how can I pay my own personal bill? How can I better my life? How can I help my children? And those are the things that are not making him to be able to take positive steps. How am I going to pay salaries of the limited people I have around me? So it's always good for you, even as an employee, to invest. You see, you can cross from the level of an employee to an investor. How are you going to do it? Even as an employee, every month you set aside at least 30% of your income into a portfolio where you are keeping for investment purpose. Let's say you are earning $100K, and let's use dollar because it's something international, and you are earning 30K and you are keeping 30% of 100K. That is 30K. And you accumulate 30K for maybe 6 months, and you see a property, you tie it down. It means you are, even as an employee, you are investing. So you are crossing that cadre, you are working any salary, your money is working for you as well. And you see here on the chart, you see in the quota of the investor, you see money works for you here. And as a business owner, it means you have systems. You have built systems already. Even when you are not there, the business is functioning. That is when you have a business. So, and that is a passive income source already. It's a passive income generator. As an investor, your money is working for you. They are giving you a return of investment. You are not spending the return of investment again. You are still taking small out of it. You are still using it to acquire more projects, more investments. And that is how you can actually come out of poverty quickly. So let us go to the profitable real estate investment opportunities that we have. And I think we'll be able to treat that and we'll round up from that section. The first profitable real estate investment opportunity is land banking. And what is land banking? Land banking is the aggregation of land for the purpose of future sales or development. You are piling those land. You are buying this, buying that, buying this, buying that, because you want to resell later, or you want to develop for yourself to have rental incomes, or you want to develop to sell. So these are the reasons why you're doing land banking, commercial real estate, rental apartment, where you are renting properties to get profit. You are renting out properties, you are doing Airbnb, you are doing all these things for you to get massive return of investment for yourself. And the fourth one is real estate brokerage. This you can actually do without any capital. Just find developers, investors, people that are into real estate like us, come, never ask us, what are the deals you have? Can I help you sell this? What commission are you going to give to me? And you can make crazy work for yourself from this kind of scheme. Let's say you have property, you approach me and I have property worth 50 million in my quarters, and I give you 10% of that. That's 5 million. So those are the things you need to learn. Space rental, renting of space, Airbnb, you can do joint venture, you can do real estate development, you can do real estate investment fund, investment trust. So these are the things you need to know. These are areas you can leverage on to get massive wealth for yourself. You know, another story is coming to my mind, which I think I need to tell. This happened around in Shaki, and someone acquired a property for let me say less than 200,000 naira, an acre of land in one prime area in Shaki. Those that are from Shaki will understand what I'm saying. Challenge. And he brought that property for less than, let me say less than 200,000. And as the last time I valued that property, the property is around 6 million naira. And his story is not up to, let's say, even 10 years or 15. How many percent return of investment is that? So this is to tell us real estate is a game changer. It can change one's story. It can change one's trajectory. It can change your financial status. And that's why you need to keep investing in it. That is why you need to improve your portfolio in it. Having one land, having one property, having 1 acre of land is not enough. One of the ways you can generate massive wealth for yourself is to have mini estate. If you can't have an estate, try as much as possible to have a mini estate. You can never be poor till that. And it's that you are living generations, you are living generational wealth, transgenerational wealth already. And what are the numbers of properties, plots you need to have a mini estate? Just try and have 10 plots of land. You can have mini estate from there. Let's say you have 4 acres of land. Let's even say 4 acres of land. You can have mini estate from there, and you can never be poor again till you die. So these are informations no one might share with you that I am sharing with you now for you to be able to create massive wealth for yourself. So you can leverage on land banking for you to be able to create massive wealth for yourself. Leverage on land banking. Build your property portfolio, build your land portfolio, and with that, you'll be able to generate massive wealth for yourself. So what are the things you need to know that will help you to do land banking properly? Invest in properties that are close to government properties. Invest in areas that are close to government properties. Invest near government schools, government a tertiary institution. Invest near government structures, free trade zone. Like in Lekki now, government is doing a free trade. They are building they have free trade zone. They have Dangote refinery, and an airport has been approved. It's coming to Lekki already. They have been saying it, the airport is coming to Lekki, an airport is coming to Lekki. People think it's a lie. And the mistake people used to make is that if government say we have plan for this area, they may not come now, they will come tomorrow. And whenever they come, it's going to drive a lot of people to that area. People who want to get to work closely, students who want to be in that area, partners, expatriates, and the lots of people who want to live very close to that area. So that is why anywhere government has a location that want to do a project in this place, that is one of the best areas to invest in. Lands that are close to high density, those are the places you need to invest in. Where people are flowing, like Lagos, places very close to Lagos, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, places close to Ibadan, along the Ibadan-Monia Expressway. Those are places you need to start investing in now massively, because those places are going to develop very soon. And a lot of mistakes people used to make while investing in real estate is that they'll say, I don't like that area. That is a very wrong statement to say. You don't like that area. Are you going to, how many houses are you going to live in? You can't sleep more than one room at a time. Just like you can't drive more than a car. You can't be inside you can't be inside two cars at a time. So you can't live in one house. You can't live in two houses at a time. So that is why you can't be saying you can't buy a particular area because you don't like it. You are leaving money on the table, my dear brother and sister. So you've got to invest in those areas that you don't even like, for the sake of that guy that will wake up tomorrow and say, this is the best area for me to live in, because maybe his workplace is close to that area, or because he just loves that area for something, for a reason, or because that area have developed beyond imagination. So that is why you need to buy even where you don't like. A lot of people will say that place is too far, I don't like it. It's definitely going to be close to a particular area. It's going to be close compared to another location very soon. A lot of people don't know Ikeja is going to be the heart of Lagos. A lot of people don't know places like Badagry, places like Aton, Songota, Ikorodu are going to develop like that. I heard of a man who they told to come and buy property in Surulere that time. He said, I will buy Surulere. I will go and use my money to buy bush. Go and look at what Surulere have become today in Lagos. I need to share this story with you because a lot of you as well have missed property opportunities, and you don't have to miss it again. Buy with that little amount you have. Don't wait for you to have 10 million before you invest. Approach people like us, talk to us. We have developers deal. And what is a developer deal? Those are deals we won't ever advertise on the market. You won't see us advertise those type of deals on the social media, because they are deals that are just all these for the opportunities that are very, very limited. The opportunities that you can even say these opportunities, they are too good to be real opportunities, because every developers at times need money to do something or the other. So that is why they are themselves may decide to sell a property or for them to fund another project. So you've got to hear all these informations. That you bought redemption camp with 6,000 naira. Baba Oyedepo bought a Canaan land with 25,000 naira. If they are going to buy this property now, how much is it going to cost? How much? How many millions are you going to use? How many billions? Billions are you going to use to buy redemption camp now? How many billions are you going to use to buy Canaan land now? These are opportunities people are missing. So I don't know if you have questions, because we've got to call it a close here tonight. And sometime we'll be talking about this subject again. So I don't know if you've got questions to ask. I don't know if you have something important in your mind on real estate that you need to tell me. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions. I'll be more than happy to share my opinion, to share my thought on those subjects, as that could be your game changer. So I'm waiting for questions. If we don't have questions, I think we need to call it a day. Because, yeah, I'm waiting for questions. So if you're watching me, I want you to share this video. I want you to share this video. A lot of people need to see it. A lot of people need to see this because it's something you will not have someone to tell you. And one of the mistakes people used to make in real estate is that they used to take advice from people that they should never have taken advice from. And that's funny. It's just as if someone that does not have is a baby, a toddler, a teenager, and someone who just married is going to go and ask, please, how do people used to feel when they are pregnant? Someone that does not have any land in his life, and are going to, he does not invest in any property in his life, and you are going to seek counsel for him. What do you think is going to tell you? What advice do you think is going to give you? And a lot of people used to analyze themselves out of opportunity. They will scam me, they can steal that property. What of the Omoniles? Why are you going to be buying properties from the Omoniles in the first instance? Those people that can sell properties to 10 people, that same property, they will sell it to 10 people. So that is why you don't have to put yourself in horrible situations. I have a question here. For someone who doesn't have capital, how can he or she begin to invest in real estate? That's a beautiful question, and I love that, Mr. Daniel. How can you invest? If you are a salary earner, if you are an employee, or you are a businessman, a self-employed person, all you need to do is to cut out a fraction of your income, your monthly income. It could be 30%, it could be 40%, it could be 20%, but according to financial intelligence, remove 30% from your income monthly and begin to save for the purpose of investment. This time around, you are not saving for you to buy shoes, you are not saving for you to buy cars. You are saving for the purpose of investment. If you could save for such purpose, you cannot begin to invest. A lot of strategies are here that I can even begin to tell us. You can buy an acre of land in an area today, and that area becomes a prime area tomorrow. And you just need 2 plots for you to develop. You can even sell 4 plots out of that 1 acre because an acre of land has 6 plots. You sell 4 plots and you use the money you got from the 4 plots to develop the 2 plots and still have change. That is what real estate can do for you. So these are the things you need to learn. These are the informations you need to have so that you'll be able to do have massive wealth for yourself. So have like 30% you are saving, and you are saving it for the purpose of investment. And when you have such investment, you are building yourself passive income. You are building your wealth portfolio already that way. So these are the things you need to have knowledge of so that you'll be able to do. And another thing you can do as well is to look for flexible payments plans. There are real estate opportunities that require flexible payments. Some of them, they will tell you pay 50%, pay this certain amount, and spread the payment into maybe a year, into 18 months of the life. Those are opportunities you can leverage onto. Approach real estate developers, approach property firm, and they may have all these type of opportunities for you to be able to leverage on. I have another question here. Is it advisable to invest in a place that can't be development in 20 years? What are the things that used to aid development is what I'll need to tell you. Is it advisable to invest in a place that can't have development in 20 years? I think this is what he wants to ask. So what are the things that can make a place develop? I need to teach you, maybe a day will come where I need to teach you on how to add value to land, how to add value to properties, how to drive people to come to a particular area. So how to control real estate in your area. I will call a day will come when I'll be handling and dissecting that topic for us. But let me answer this question a little way like this. Is it advisable to invest in a place that can't develop in the next 20 years? Real estate investors are smart investors. And I need to tell you that a real estate investor, a smart investor, is someone that has even made profit while buying, not even while selling. So how can you invest? How can you know a location ripe for investment? That is the best way I need to answer that question. A location that is ripe for investment, like I told you, is a location that is close or closer to government projects. And how can you know that this area is prime, is an area that is going to develop faster, is an area that has good town planning? Any area that has good town planning is an area people will flood. How can you know if an area has good town planning? Is by approaching relevant authorities in the built industry that what is the government having for this area? What's the layout? When you look at the layout, you see this place is well planned, that place is going to develop massively. So it is advisable you invest your money in something that will give you high return of investment in the next possible time. Let's say you invest your money in something that will not give you even a 10% of investment within 10 years. That's not a good investment to me. Invest your money in something that will give you good return of investment in 5 to 10 years. That is a good investment. So, and I'm going to tell you this fact that the best property to invest in at times is water land, the property that have water, because it's the big boys that used to invest in water. In Lekki, in those areas, they are reclaiming land and people are buying it. People that have money, it's big boys that do water land. It's big boys that invest in water land and they will buy it with good money from you. So that is another topic to discuss for another day. So invest in real estate, invest in high density area that are close to high density. You know, this area is developing massively. That is the next area is where you need to go and invest in. An area close to Lekki area. Lekki has been overhyped. Let me say, because Lekki, if you look at Lekki, a lot of issues are happening in Lekki, water flood and the likes, because it's not properly planned. But it has been overhyped. People want to live in Lekki. Everybody wants to live in Lekki. And that is why Ibeju Lekki is developing again. Ibeju Lekki is close to Lekki. So that is, Lekki is an high density area. Ibeju Lekki is the next place. So people are investing in it. A time came where you could get 500,000 land in Ibeju Lekki. And now, if you could even get 5 million naira land in Ibeju Lekki, begin to jump up. Now, Dangote has built refinery in that area. Free trade zone. Dry port is coming. Now, government has approved an airport. So these are areas you need to invest in. Any place close to an high density is a good investment area for you. So if you need more investment advice, you want me to talk to you on investment, you want me to advise you on properties you need to invest in, property you should not invest in, areas you need to invest in, area you should not invest, you can always reach out to me through my social media handles. You can always reach out to me, and you can reach out to me directly on my mobile number. But if you could do that, you can have my number, and I think maybe I'll pin down after this video for you to reach out. So thank you very much for asking all these beautiful questions, and I love them. I can see someone saying, thank you for your answer, Mr. Daniel. Thank you. I appreciate the question, because I love people asking questions, because questions are going to help us to even go to lengths we are not even prepared for. So that's what questions do for us. So, thank you very much, Dad. It's a great response. Thank you very much. So I don't know if we have any other question, as we need to call it a day at the moment. We need to call it a day now. I don't know, maybe we have questions again. So if we don't have questions, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for viewing the Real Estate Masterclass. It's something phenomenal, and I want to see you taking investment steps now, starting from this moment. You've got to invest. You've got to invest for the sake of wealth creation, for the sake of managing your wealth, for the sake of multiplying that wealth, and for the sake of living stupendous wealth for generations to come. Because the pattern the Bible recommends is that a good father leaveth inheritance for his children's children. He's not leaving debt for his children's children. So I would love to see you again in the master class anytime I call for such opportunity, and I know by then you should be telling me stories. I've invested in this already. I have invested in that already, and be able to all that stuff. Thank you very much. I could see people showing thumbs up, and it's a good one that I've been able to impact you with knowledge this evening. So I want to call it a day so that we can be able to do other things. And I wish us success in our future endeavor. Once again, I'm Zephaniah Oladeji, and I love to be addressed as the Grand Commando of the Order of Architecture. It is not a name or a title to brag or to prove for a point. It is a title to complement the kind of value I'm bringing to the architecture industry. And it is the use of architecture to beautify lives, which I am happy and that has gotten my attention, and it's what I'm passionate about doing. Improving lives with architecture, bettering the lives of people with architecture. So thank you very much for watching. I wish us a great day.